Finally, I've been waiting for this day to happen, and that time has come. Join me as we unbox this amazing laptop for you today. This is the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED, and I'll tell you later why this could be the best laptop for content creators without breaking your wallets. Hey guys, James here, your go-to buddy, and this is Tech M.N.O. As a content creator, when I go shopping for a device that will be used to edit videos and make scripts and content for the channel, I always remember my 3 P's of preference: portability, performance, and most importantly, price. However, it's quite hard to look for that perfect balance when we are talking about laptops. Yes, there are laptops that are good in performance and have great prices, but they're chunky and bulky. While the majority of laptops have great performance and it's a perfect size, the price though is out of this world. But that changes today when Asus releases a range of laptops that combines all of the 3 things I want with a gorgeous screen that's perfect for creators like me. Meet the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED. Wow, still a mouthful. In this video, we will unbox, have a first initial review, and check its specs and see if it's a perfect fit for you too. But before we begin, to be transparent to you, this laptop and video is not sponsored by Asus or any authorized and third-party resellers here in the Philippines. All of the things I'll say are mine only, and they don't have any additional input nor advanced copies to this video. Also, all of the segments will have timestamps once available. Let's not waste more time. It's time for the unboxing. Here's the retail packaging of the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED. The box says, "Wow the world," with the Asus Vivobook logo on the middle right side. This is already open for warranty purposes, but we will still reenact it from the beginning so you can see the unboxing experience. Once open, you will see a big text highlighting Asus being committed to use recyclable materials into their packaging. Nice! The first thing we get is the laptop itself, but we will put that to the side for now. In the middle of the box, we can see some paperwork like quick start guides, warranty cards, and a mini envelope that contains some awesome stickers. Opening the right flap, we can see the power adapter, and on the left flap houses a 65-watt power brick. Okay, let's put the box away and focus on the laptop right now. Removing the sleeves and this mini sticker that contains information about the OLED technology that this laptop has. But first, let's appreciate the front design of the laptop with this engraved Asus Vivobook logo and some monochrome pattern block design next to it. Okay, let's open it right now, remove the paper cover on the keyboard, and boot it up now. While it's booting up now, let's talk about its specs and appearance of this laptop. Like I said a while ago, there's an engraved Asus Vivobook logo with a mono pattern block design that adds flair to this unit. The color that I have here is in quiet blue, but you can get it in the cool silver variant. If you ask me if it's a really blue, well, technically it's a subtle blue on the top cover part that has a gunmetal gray undertone-ish to it, which I'm not mad about. But the body part, including the bottom lid and the display border, that got correct hue as the name intended. Speaking of the borders, the side and top borders are so thin, except for the chin that is about an inch thick with the Asus Vivobook branding in it. But nonetheless, you can still achieve an 84% screen-to-body ratio with an immersive 16:10 aspect ratio for more information that can fit on the display. Going to the keyboard area, we can see the 10 keyless backlit keyboard, meaning that there's no numpad in the layout. But I will show you later a neat trick that this laptop has. Below the keyboard on the left side has some stickers of the Intel Core i9, Intel Iris Xe graphics, and a Pantone validated certification. On the center island is where we can see a big touchpad which doubles as a numpad with a touch of a button on the upper right side. A clever yet cool feature that Asus puts here on the laptop. While on the right part has a quick highlights of this Pro 14 OLED, which is so jarring and weird to have it. Can you please, laptop makers, stop putting goddamn stickers on the laptops? It's pointless. And finally, at the bottom is the fan holes for the cooling of the laptop. Now, let's talk about the ports of the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED. On the left side houses 2 USB 2.8 Type A ports, the battery/charging indicator, and a power indicator. And on the other side has a power charging port, a USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A, HDMI 1.4 port, a USB Type C port that also is a Thunderbolt 4 port too, a microSD card slot, and finally a headphone combo jack. The Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED's dimension are 12.5 inches in length, 9 inches in depth, and around 0.76 inch in height. For the metric system, I will post it on the screen right now. And the weight of this laptop is 1.40 kilos or 3.09 pounds. While the viewing angle of it is around 120 degrees, meaning you can't lay the display flat and you need to be careful not to bend it over to avoid any damages. And before we move on to our next topic, if you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get you notified when a brand new video will come out. And follow us on our social media accounts like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on TikTok at M.N.O for more content and some giveaways that you can check out in the card right here. Now we're done with design and appearance, let's proceed to the most important part, the full specifications of the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED. The complete model number of the laptop I have is K3400 PA-KM040W. It rocks the 11th Gen Rocket-like Intel Core i5 11300H quad-core processor with a 3.1 GHz base and 4.4 GHz turbo boost clock speed. It also has an Intel Iris Xe graphics on board with 8 GB of DDR4 RAM on board and 512 gigs of NVMe PCIe 3 SSD storage. When it comes to display, you need to breathe in because it's packed. It has a 14-inch 2.8K OLED display with a resolution of 2880 by 1800, 90Hz refresh rate, 600 nits peak brightness, HDR certified, 100% DCI-P3 white color gamut, 96% sRGB accuracy, and a panel validated certification. In short, you can expect deep black, spongy colors, and a buttery smooth experience, but with the less harmful blue light emissions with the TUV Rhineland Eye Care display certification. Onto its networks and communication, the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED has a dual-band Wi-Fi 6 and a Bluetooth 5.0 support for wireless peripherals. In terms of its speaker system, it's a bottom-firing one that's been tuned by Harman Kardon, while it has a built-in array microphone for its AI noise-canceling feature. It also has a 720p webcam with its manual and function key shutter feature with a built-in fingerprint scanner for an easy log into your laptop. With its battery and charging, this laptop has 63 watts of battery cell with an including 65 watts of power adapter. And finally, the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 runs Windows 11 Home built-in. It also comes with a free Microsoft Office Home and Student 2019 pre-installed, and as of this writing, a free 3-month subscription of Adobe Creative Cloud, which you can access from the likes of Photoshop, After Effects, and Premiere Pro, to name a few. Now, we have already broken down all of the things you need to know on the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED. I will give you my first impressions, the things I like, and the things I may think twice in the first 48 hours in this machine. First thing that I like about this laptop is the screen. How can you not be amazed by it? It's such a gorgeous edge-to-edge display, and you can still enjoy the deep blacks, the vibrancy, and the smoothness of the screen, even if your brightness slider of the laptop is below 30%. This is a great asset for those creators who really need to color correct their photos or videos or even on your YouTube video watching. Yeah. The second thing I like on the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED is the build of the laptop. It really looks premium even it below the $1,000 US mark. The embossed and engraved branding and some design elements on the front makes it a sleek, subtle, corporate-friendly yet content creator laptop. And the last thing I like is the genius addition of a numpad on the trackpad. Some of us may want to have a numpad on a small machine, but just like Taylor Swift says in her song, you can have nice things at the same time. Yeah. And there are some great things in my first 2 days on the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED, and there's some things I need to check if these things will be a disadvantage in my daily workflow. Let's start with the USB 8 ports that only have one USB 3.2 series and a micro SD card slot. Even though I'm grateful that the USB-C port is a Thunderbolt 4 port, having one super speed port is quite disappointing, especially if you want to transfer files to both devices that support super speed file transfer. Also, while the right side is crammed with the majority of the ports, I really wish that the SD slot is full size and it's on the left side. And my last thing that I need to inspect in my full review is the battery life. If you will tell me right now in the comment section that, James, it's a small machine, don't expect phenomenal battery life there. Well, you're half right there. However, there's some laptops in this price range that can go over 7 to 8 hours in a single charge while having a small machine footprint. Anyways, going back in my first dibs on this laptop with some script writing for this unboxing video and some light social media scrolling with some software updates here and there with 25% brightness and in best power efficiency mode, I can only last for around 5 to 6 hours, which is quite decent, but not on par with other laptops in this range. But maybe just me. However, we will test all of the things, plus we will leave the rest of the observations and my full review, maybe 2-part series, coming very soon. The Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED with the Intel Core i5 and Intel Iris Xe graphics variant that I have retails for 44,995 pesos or around $900 converted. If you really want more firepower, you can get the Ryzen 7 processor, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 mobile, and a 120-watt charger version of this laptop for only 52,995 pesos or around $1,060. All of the variants will be linked in the video description below. The Amazon affiliate links don't have any additional charges to you, but it will have a small commission for me, so you can help me make review videos for you. Thank you. So what do you want for me to check and test on the Asus Vivobook Pro 14 OLED? Please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to watch my other review videos like the Realme 9 Pro Plus and the Boya USB microphone, you can check out my playlist right here or my previous video. Click right here. Again, my name is James and I will catch you guys on the next one.